Now, for our next topic, for real, we're going to be talking about Black Ops Blackout mode versus Fortnite. All right. Now, this is topic 4 on the podcast. We talk about Walking Dead, Fortnite season, PlayStation Classic, and the Nintendo 64 equivalent. Now, let's go back to some Fortnite and the new Black Ops Blackout mode. Now, I'm not sure you guys heard about the Blackout mode, but I'm pretty sure you have since you're clicking on this or you listen to the podcast, since you're a gamer, I'm pretty sure. Or at least a person who's interested in games. But yeah, the Call of Duty Blackout mode is pretty much a battle royale mode in the new Black Ops game. And I'm not going to lie, it looks good. When I saw when I saw the first trailers for Black Ops, the new Black Ops, I wasn't really interested in the game. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not really the biggest fan of zombies. So, and there's no single player, and I'm not the biggest fan of the multiplayer either anymore. I just kind of got burnt out. I've been playing Call of Duty since Call of Duty 1. I still have my Call of Duty 1 on my original Xbox still at my parents' house. I know exactly where it's at too. But yeah, I pretty much got burnt out on Call of Duty. But when I saw the the Blackout mode for the new Black Ops, it looked good. I'm not gonna lie. It was a whole bunch of action, people jumping here and there, and 20 people shooting in this direction, that direction. It looked good. I'm not gonna lie. It looked good. And then I actually saw the gameplay. And okay, when I first saw the gameplay, the actual gameplay, I was a little disappointed because from the trailer, it looks like it'll be action packed the whole entire time, just gunning and this and that, and then you play, and then you see gameplay of it, and then it's like a little gameplay, like a little shootouts at the beginning, and then the middle game, well, there's pretty much everybody kind of just running in different places, trying to find people to kill. And then the last phase where pretty much the last few people were alive, and then they're fighting each other again. So you got this big middle phase of not that much action going on, because the map is big. I'm not gonna lie, it looks pretty big, which is not necessarily a bad thing, but for only 80 players or 88 players, it could be a bad thing. Now, during the actual beta, they were actually testing out different player numbers. So they did, if I'm not mistaken, they did end up testing out 100 players, and I heard that was good. So I'm hoping they keep it at 100 players or even increase that, because looking at the map size, since it seems so big, with more players it will help, which just keeps the action flowing more and longer. Other than that, everything else looked pretty smooth. I mean, the graphics weren't the greatest, but I wasn't expecting the graphics to be the greatest on this type of mode anyway, since so much things are loading up all at once, all on that same map. But the actual gameplay looks solid. It looks like pretty much it looks like a more fluid PUBG. I know I'm not the only person who's stating that, but it definitely looks like a better version of PUBG. So with that being said, we have PUBG against Fortnite now, right? For the Battle Royale until Battlefield shows there, so we can play that. I'm super excited for Battlefield's Battle Royale mode, but I'll go to that later. But yeah, for Black Ops, their Battle Royale, and Fortnite's Battle Royale, let's go ahead and just talk about that for just a quick moment, real quick. So they're completely different styles. Black Ops Blackout mode is a first-person shooter. It's more, I guess, more realistic. I'm using that in air quotations, but it's more realistic style. Real weapons that we all know about. Real airplanes, or I guess helicopters, boats, vehicles. A more serious approach. Their outfits aren't all zany like Fortnites, not all comical, very military style. Whereas with Fortnite, it's a third person battle royale mode, zany, comic book style, easy going. You can build things. Battlefield, you can't build. You're pretty much just going from point A to point B to point C to point D to just survive. You're killing people with your weapons. You're focusing on your weapons, focusing on your skills of shooting your weapon. Whereas with Fortnite, you have the building aspect where you can learn to be a great builder and win matches. You got a whole bunch of different and crazy weapons. You have crazy and cool and zany costumes. There's just a lot of differences between the two. Now, I don't think, even though I'm really enjoying the Blackout mode on the Call of Duty side, just for the fact that if I had to pick between relying on just my skill with my trigger hand and aiming down the sights and my skill on building things, I would go with my trigger hand and shooting things instead of just building things. Even though I love me some Fortnite, I really feel like I would probably be playing more of the Call of Duty Blackout mode if I had to pick between those two. Again, this is before I've heard or seen anything pretty much about the Battlefield 5 Battle Royale mode, which I'll go over after I'm done with this part here. But yeah, it looks like, well, to me, I don't really think that Battlefield, getting my games messed up right now, but I don't really think that Call of Duty's Battle Royale mode will take too much traction from Fortnite. Fortnite is still free. That's great right there, because you can get so many more people with the game being free. Whereas Call of Duty, you're still gonna have to put down $60. Now, if the Call of Duty was $0, I think they could take a lot more people from Fortnite. But since it's $60, I don't think it's gonna take too many people. Again, the people I believe will be going more towards the Call of Duty, more people who are, I guess, well, of course, fans of Call of Duty and fans of people who are more interested in, like, I guess, in a serious shooter, more or less a serious type of style of shooting games. So they will take from PUBG, point blank period. Even though PUBG is cheaper than Black Ops, the new Black Ops, I'm pretty sure they're going to take out a ton of people from PUBG because it's like a more refined PUBG. So why would I play a battle royale military style shooter with less polish, less gun control, less weapons, less this, less that, less outfits, less etc. when I can just play Black Ops with better, like, pretty much just more polished in every way for the most part, at least from the beta. I'm pretty sure, since it's a big developer, AAA developer, I'm pretty sure they'll be able to put a lot of money into this and make their genre, make their style way better than PUBG. So I'm not really seeing PUBG doing too much anymore, in the battle royale zone compared to what it was doing prior to Black Ops Blackout mode coming out. So yeah, right now I see the top two contenders still being Fortnite, because Fortnite's free, zany, fun. If you die, you can get back in. You can play with everybody. Cross platform, fun. You can play on your Switch. You can play on your phone. You can play on your laptop. I can play on my Xbox, and I can play with my cousin on his PlayStation while I'm playing with my sister on her Nintendo Switch. Then with my other sister on her PC. It's just way more accessibility. So Fortnite is still going to take the top, and also to the costumes. You can actually, since it's a third person game, you can actually see your costumes, all your new costumes that you bought or that you earn. So again, it just looks good. So yeah, Fortnite is going to definitely be at the top. Right now, I'm feeling that once Call of Duty's Blackout mode comes out, That's going to be second place. I think that's going to take over PUBG. And PUBG is going to be in third place. Now, I'm pretty sure that will then drop to fourth place, or probably even lower once Battlefield's 5's Battle Royale mode comes out. Now, I'm very intrigued on Battlefield's Battle Royale mode, just for the fact that with Battlefield, something that I love about Battlefield that a lot of games I played didn't have, is that you're able to like destroy pretty much like dang near everything. So if someone's hiding like in a building or like in a little house, I can just tear down the house. I can throw explosives and tear the house down. I can be my tank and shoot the house and break the walls. I can actually shoot through your door to kill you. So, it's just different things like that I really like on Battlefield, and I think would be a very cool thing to have in a Battle Royale mode. Because when I'm watching some of the, like for example, like for the Black Ops Blackout mode. Okay, let's say I'm in the last zone, and I'm like inside the house. I can just camp out in that house and have the circle pretty much close in on me, and anyone else outside of that home will either have to just stay outside and just keep trying to reheal themselves, and hopefully I die first, or they'll have to open up the door and try to kill me. If they open up the door, I can already start shooting them and I can win the match just like that. It's just easier to count. Whereas if I was in that same scenario in the Battlefield game, I can, even though you're hiding in that house, I can still shoot you. I can still shoot down that door. I can still shoot through the walls and get you. I can still throw grenades and blow up the wall and then get you. It's like, there's just so many different ways you can kill somebody. I can, like throw some grenades at your roof and then throw in like a poison grenade or whatever. Like, I feel like there's just more cool ways that I can actually win matches and possibly lose a lot of matches too in the Battlefield's Battle Royale mode. So I'm definitely intrigued on that. Hopefully they keep the destruction on everything, because if they don't keep the destruction, I think Battlefield's Blackout mode would probably still be superior to it. But if they can keep the destruction, I think that Battlefield's Battle Royale mode could possibly overtake Blackout's mode. So it would be Fortnite, and then Battlefield 5's Battle Royale mode, and then the Blackout mode from Black Ops, and then PUBG or whatever new Battle Royale game comes out. But yes, it does suck for PUBG that I don't really think it will be that big by mid next year. I'm pretty sure the top three Battle Royale games most people will be talking about is probably going to be the Blackout mode from Black Ops, the Battle Royale mode from Battlefield, and Fortnite. Now, if Red Dead Redemption comes out with a Battle Royale mode, now that would be cool. That would be different, but that would be cool. And I'm pretty sure that could definitely change those numbers there on the rankings of my current rankings that I have. But yeah, right now it's looking like PUBG is pretty much not going to be up there like it was, which kind of sucks. PUBG it came out banging, made like when PUBG came out, even though there were battle royale games before PUBG, it really got a lot of people attention. A lot of people got into PUBG. I mean, a lot of people got into battle royale modes like Fortnite because of PUBG, because of the popularity of PUBG. So even though I may not be like the biggest like hype person for PUBG, I will give PUBG respect. It definitely did a lot, and it sucks that it is not able to compete like it was. But yeah, I'm definitely intrigued to see how Battlefield 5's. If I'm not mistaken, it's Battlefield 5 because they went to Battlefield 1. But yeah, then I'm definitely looking forward to the next Battlefield's Battle Royale mode, and hopefully it keeps the destruction in, because I think that would definitely be fun, and definitely just give people a lot more flexibility on how they win matches.